Well, good afternoon, everybody. It has been a true pleasure to join you this week for what is my first ULI Europe conference. I want to take a moment to recognize Jürgen Fenk, our ULI Europe chairman, our ULI Europe CEO, Lisette Van Doorn, and the rest of our committed leadership in Europe for helping make this conference possible. We really appreciate all of you working so tirelessly on this event and for helping the Institute grow and thrive in Europe. Each of ULI's major meetings demonstrates ULI's impressive reach and influence. And I take great pride in being part of the one organization that is connecting the global real estate community through an open, candid exchange of insights and ideas. The findings of our new member survey establish that a large majority of us believe that ULI is making a significant difference in the real estate industry by encouraging positive outcomes for our cities. This conference demonstrates the power of ULI to bring together the best minds in real estate to work through the challenges and opportunities that come with urban development. Here are just a few of our takeaways from the session this week. Issues with social as well as economic implications, such as the access to affordable housing, are becoming increasingly important as the drivers of capital flows. And we believe that this is a shift that will have a lasting impact on markets globally. Public leadership and public-private partnerships have never been more necessary to create sustainable, diverse, and inclusive cities. Disruptors, similar to what we heard earlier, will continue to change the way people experience cities, how they get around, how they work, how they play. So being nimble and flexible is how real estate will thrive in this environment. Building for resilience on both an asset-by-asset and a citywide basis is paramount to staying competitive. Factoring in climate change risk for all of us now is the new normal. And perhaps the most takeaway is this. One of ULI's most distinguishing characteristics is the breadth of its members' expertise and the willingness of our members to share it. And I think that was certainly evident at this conference. A great example of knowledge sharing is the timely report that we published this week with Heitman, one of our leading corporate members. It demonstrates the pressing need for a greater understanding of methods used to assess investment risks posed by the impacts of climate change. This report highlights the best practices by companies that are seeking to improve investment decision-making and mitigate risk. The work reflects ULI at its best. It was created through a collaborative effort of Heitman, ULI UK, and our Center for Sustainability. It is one of the many ways that we believe we are encouraging more member engagement with our centers and our networks to amplify our thought leadership on issues that affect our industry and our community. As your global CEO, one of my main priorities is to leverage the intellectual capital of our membership to help ULI reach its full potential as the world's foremost real estate organization. And that means ensuring that the Institute continues to adopt and evolve as it grows. An important part of this evolution is implementing our global strategic plan, which was developed by our members and which focuses on increasing member engagement and member impact. It does this by investing in people and technology to increase member value. During this conference, we've been demonstrating our member engagement offerings. Navigator, which connects you to volunteer opportunities, and Member Director, which connects you to each other. We've also demonstrated Knowledge Finder, which connects you to member-generated content, including ULI Europe research that will soon be behind our new member wall. Reserving this content just for ULI members is an additional reason to be part of this great organization, because we believe that will give you an edge that you can't get anywhere else. And I hope you were able to learn more about these key member benefits this week. The plan calls for cultivating global relationships to support our unique global footprint. Currently, there are more than 325 global partners contributing to ULI's vast repository of industry expertise. And that is just the beginning. The plan also calls for the expansion of our member networks, such as product councils and national councils, and an integration of those networks with all aspects of our program of work. Network growth is important, but equally important is the alignment of these powerful networks with the work of our centers, advisory panels, our education programs, and our other services. The emphasis we're placing on integration is also evident with the investments that we're making to expand our mission impact programs, such as urban plan and advisory services. More participation by you, as our members, can help urban plan and our advisory programs flourish in Europe. In fact, our recent panel assisting Wolfsburg, Germany, on economic expansion, including ULI UK Chairman Chris Choa and several other ULI Europe leaders. That's a great example of what we can achieve through better integration of all the ways our members interact with ULI. More collaboration leads to more knowledge, leads to more impact. I see our strategic plan as a pathway that will lead to a better experience for all of you as a ULI member. It should result in greater brand awareness that will strengthen our influence, and it will provide more opportunities for us to learn from each other and deliver our mission. Our ultimate goal is for ULI to be the leading global real estate organization, the top authority on real estate, and the go-to place for timely information and expertise. Finally, the provider of solutions to the most complex real estate and urban development problems faced by cities around the world. This can and will be accomplished by delivering even greater member value and motivating more of you as industry leaders to get more involved, to participate, and give back to ULI. Together, we can ensure a promising future for our organization so that it continues to attract the best and brightest leaders for decades to come. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for a great conference. Lisette, magnificent job. I'm done. Cocktails.